All right, here it is. Quick score that I got this week. It is a Kemp Kemp chipper. Let me see if I can get the thing right there. It's the original shredder, Kemp shredder for a basically a walk behind Gravely. So a bunch of companies make different shredders. McKinsey, I think, is the other one. But everything seems to be in place on this. Just needs to be a few bolts here or there. Ian needs to be lubed because some of the stuff is really frozen, but everything seems to be functionally okay. Like here's the, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, here's all the blades. There was one bent one, but it's not a big deal. Like that one right there, but it seems to move pretty good. The power takeoff seems to be fine. Seems to be solid. Just everything's either a little rusty or a few things missing a bolt, a little greasy. Got that on my pants when I grabbed it during work. But yeah, let me try to get this down on the ground. Let me try to get this hooked up to. I think we're going to put this on the commercial 10A, just because I think I'm done with that one for this year. So I want to actually try loading this on. One pain in the ass thing I got to do is I don't know if you mount this first. It seems like you can. It seems like no, actually you can't because it's got to go through there. So now everything's got to be done at once. That's what the kickstand's for. So let me see if I can get this, get this on the ground and then get it mounted on the front of the truck. All right, so I got it flipped over, just kind of lubing everything up, trying to get everything in working order. Missed the mark a couple times, dented this, but looks like it's pretty rotted, so I'll have to replace these wheels at some point, but I'm not worried about it now. I don't know who the previous owner is, but they packed it before my buddy had it, but I don't know why he did this, the previous owner from him. They packed this whole clutch assembly with grease, so I'm cleaning that now. That was just like, so you can see it's very clean. It's very clean in comparison to was, even though it looks still pretty nasty. So I'm going to take this apart, wipe all the grease off, re-tighten it. Again, only the transmission oil should be lubing this. So basically, there's a million videos out there, but I'll take this apart, clean it, and then everything will be tightened to the right spec so the clutch works properly, which is a certain gap on here, but safe method is, I think it's half a turn. You fully seat them, and then you do a half a turn of these screws, and then lock them down on this side. So fully seat this, and then do a half turn, back off, and then tighten this down. So, but I need to totally take this apart, get the grease out of here. I don't want the grease getting mixed in with the oil. So let me take care of that. Got it upright. So this is now all clean. I didn't use any brake cleaner or cleaner on it. I just wiped it, so you could feel a little bit of grease on it, but it's not anything near to what it was. It was really bad. The clutch is adjusted. I put gear oil in the box because that's what was in there. So I was a little concerned, or not concerned, but I was wondering whether or not there was grease in there or oil. It's actually oil. So I filled that. I'm definitely going to coat this whole thing down with fluid film. This is kind of my new go-to right now. I need to take off this shroud right here. The belt is in pretty rough shape, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. I'm pretty sure it's a 5L 460, so I gotta just look that up. I have a belt measuring ruler, so here, but it also helps if you kind of see it right there. I think that's right there, 5L 460. It's funny, it actually looks better on screen than it does with my eyes, but 5L 460. So got to get a new one of those, but I will try it. I will try to try it, but what I want to do is, before I do that, I want to get this shroud off. Of course, the olden days, everything was a screw head, flat screw head, mind you, to put these things in instead of a hex head, which is a big pain in the ass. I was able to get the front one off, but this one, the screw head's on the inside, and I really can't get any torque on it. So I think I'm just gonna cut that one off. There's nothing here, and then it'll come off, and it'll free it up. Obviously it'll expose the belt when it's running. From a safety issue, that's bad, but I just want to see how aligned it is, and if the belt breaks, I can easily replace it for now. But other than that, it seems pretty decent. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to find a manual. My guess is there's some type of spring on this, because I see a hole right there and a hole right there, so I'm assuming there's a spring that goes to it. Oh yeah, here's a better look at the tag, so let me take a picture of that so you guys can see it. Yeah, what I want to do is, at least before it gets too dark, I want to get the shroud off. Hopefully maybe get it mounted to the tractor. There's the door. So like I said before, the bearings on this seem pretty good. They're not like, I basically sprayed them down, but there's no grease circ on them, which I'm kind of surprised. But you know, with the exception of that tooth right there, these barely look like they got any wear. So, which is phenomenal. So let me get this thing down. It's a little bit of a misalignment there, so I just kind of have to force it, but with the peg, so should be fine. There's a little door, you know, latch here to keep it open, I guess, if you want. But I'm gonna, so I want to see how it is when I'm gonna run it first. You know, I'm pretty experienced with my Troy belt, so I'm gonna leave this closed for right now. And that's a shredder, right? So it's a shredder. So this is more of a mulcher. So this is like small twigs and stuff like that. I would not be putting, ooh, there's a broken one right there, just noticed. I would not be putting any large branches in here. This would just be small shrubs or small branches and leaves. So maybe that's why the person had this open, because it just gets too clogged. So let me see if we can, again, try to get this, let me get this belt guard off and try to get it on the tractor. Basically, need to have this on the very front of these studs in order to get the shredder to line up. All right, so I got it on. But yeah, basically had to put, you definitely have to put studs in the front, like I showed in the picture. You got to have the PT or the attachment basically right on the very edges, and then you can slip the green, basically only that space right there. I don't know if you can really see it. That's pretty much the only space, like right there, where this will slip through. It won't slip over this, so it has to kind of have to time it really well. And you definitely need studs. You couldn't do this definitely by one person without the studs. So that's hooked up. See, that looks pretty aligned. You know, it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna slap the belt on it and start it up and see what happens. So let me get the tripod going here, and we'll see how this works. Well, at least how it spins. I'm not gonna, I'll have to find some brush and stuff to throw in it. I don't know if the belt might break immediately, so it'll be definitely interesting. Slap this on. I'm definitely excited to try it, that's for sure. All right. See how it goes. Start it up, see how it spins. Let me, actually, now that I think of it, we'll just start it. I'll leave it. right, so let's take a look at this in the bright sunlight. Looks pretty good. I'll have to bring this to a show. Zagray's coming up, so maybe I'll bring this to Zagray. Definitely need some new rims. These rims are pretty hideous. At least clean them up. But yeah, pretty psyched. This thing is pretty cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this quick video. I'll definitely post some videos of me using it. Just want to get the right belt. I'll get a new belt on it. I did order it, and we'll try it out. But basically, it's not really meant for big sticks. It's basically meant for compost, leaves, some dirt, you know, just to work on it. So it should be pretty good. Pretty excited. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. This was pretty cool, and hopefully do a video of this soon.